Yo guys, my name is Phoenix and welcome to a new video. And I'm sorry it's a bit of a late one, but to be honest I haven't played the game much recently. I was just really bored with the meta. I wasn't having fun at all. So yeah, I'm really happy the nerfs are finally here and I wanted to talk about them. And they're great nerfs. So yeah, let's not waste any time and start with the Bloodcraft Bronze follower Tove. And this is really the nerf that makes me happy the most. Tove was changed from a 3-3 to a 2-2 with the same effect. And oh boy, I love that. I just hated Tove so freaking much. It was such a punishing turn 2. You would just lose the game on the spot if your opponent went first with a Tove on turn 2. And that's not going to happen anymore. The 2-2 Tove just kinda sucks actually. I don't think it will see any play whatsoever. So yeah, I think you can liquefy it kinda safely. Moving on, we have Baphomet. And to be honest, I'm actually a bit sad about this nerf. I think Baphomet was a cool card that enabled some cool combo decks. And that's not going to happen anymore. But he's not completely useless yet. It would just be a 2 play points to 1 that draws you a card. I think you should liquefy all of the nerfed cards, because if you wanted you could just craft them again without wasting any vials. But I think Baphomet would be strong enough to still see play. Then we have Spawn of the Abyss. And I predicted that Spawn of the Abyss would be changed so that it would deal 10 to 12 damage. But instead they decided to change the effect so that it deals 5 damage always, which means that it will deal 11 to 13 damages, and that's pretty good. I like this nerf. I still think it's a strong win condition, but it won't be as strong as it is right now. So yeah, will Spawn of the Beast still see play? I think it will. I think the card is still strong enough. You could play it with the cards like Bandersnatch, and it's still going to be a solid win condition in the classic control Bloodcraft decks. And the last of the neutral Bloodcraft decks nerfs will be Goblin Leader. And this is way different from what I've expected. Goblin Leader will now be at cost 4, with attack and defense of 2 and 3. So the fact that it costs 4 means that it overlaps Alice. You cannot play Goblin Leader into Alice anymore, and that's a good thing, because it was really punishing. And right now I don't think the card is good anymore. I really think the card will not see play whatsoever, so you can safely liquefy it. And then we have two really surprising nerfs, Grimoire War Cyclone and Ouroboros. I get why they do nerf Grimoire, but Ouroboros is a bit weird, honestly. So, Grimoire was a problem. I've said this in a previous video, because when a neutral follower is played in every single deck, it's just not good for the game. And I like the nerf. I like the fact that it won't deal face damage anymore, but it's still a solid board clear and it's still a solid 3-drop. And I honestly think it will still see play in most decks. And the nerf that surprised me the most is Ouroboros. And now Ouroboros will not heal you for 3 anymore. I always found it a bit weird that Ouroboros was so punishing when you killed it, especially since it's an 8 attack follower. And I think the nerf is fair, but I don't think it was needed right now. They justified it saying that if Bloodcraft disappears, Dragon will be tier 1 because it was last expansion. So what about Shadow? Shadow was stronger than Dragon last expansion. It had a fairly better win rate and it was played by more people, so I don't know. I'm not convinced about this nerf. If they wanted to nerf Dragon, they should have nerfed Hector too. I think Ouroboros will still be a good card, but it's way worse against aggro right now. And yeah, I don't know why this change came now. But oh well, I guess they playtested this thing, so let's trust them. And last but not least, Snow White. Snow White got its evolved defense changed to 2. So it's the only card in the game that it only gains 1 attack when evolves. Snow White was way too strong. I've already said it in the prediction video. I'm just not sure how good it will be right now. I think it's okay at best. It will no longer trade for free against 3 drops. It will trade evenly with 2 drops that have 2/2 stats, but it still has nice implications like activating the Heavenly Hound. So I think it could still see play, but the power level is way lower than it was, and honestly I can see many Heavy Craft decks not even consider running it, so we'll see. And these were the nerfs. So am I disappointed about something? Yeah, I still think Big Knuckle Bodyguard and Alice should have been nerfed. Big Knuckle Bodyguard is still way too strong of a turn 4 play when going first, and Alice decks will all be as powerful as they are right now. So, meta predictions. I think neutral decks will still be pretty damn strong. The only real changes to them were Goblin Leader and Grimnir, but the face damage for Grimnir will not be that much of a big deal, because most of the time you wouldn't reach turn 10. And you can just swap out Goblin Leader for cards like Angel of the Ward or Rapunzel. Phantom Cut Blood will still be great, but it won't be as oppressive as it is right now. Decks like Midrange Shadow and Earthright Rune will still be great and will be most likely pushed in the tier 1. So this will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think about this nerf in the comments below. I cannot wait to start playing again in a new meta, and I cannot wait to start testing more stuff. So expect more Let's Talk About Decks videos in the near future. So I'll see you next time.